Hello, welcome to a video. Today I'm going to be ranking NFL quarterbacks. That's simple. I'm going to be ranking them on their how they're doing the season. It's week 9 right now, 2020 season. So about halfway through. We're 1 week off. But yeah, I'm going to just be ranking them on their performance throughout the season, like the record, how they're playing, just all that stuff around. And also, don't get mad at me if I make a bad ranking. But yeah, here we go. So I haven't looked at this, so I don't know what it is. I don't know who the quarterbacks are. So holy, that's a lot. I see some people in there that don't start. But yeah, we'll just if they don't start, then I'll just do below average. I'll even rank them with that. Okay, so first quarterback is Josh Allen. Um, I don't want to be able to get mad. Josh Allen. He's playing right now. He's right now is playing borderline elite, but there's no board. Well, I guess you could say borderline elite is great. His record is very good, and he's playing really good. He could be MVP contender, but he did lose to Chiefs. He got kind of crushed, and he also barely beat the Dolphins and the Jets. I'm not going to rank him too high. I'm going to just put him at great. He's not elite yet. He's not like that, he's not that good. Tom Brady, just like Josh Allen, he's playing really good. It's not like elite, like he's not the best in the league or like a top 3 quarterback, but he's playing better than most quarterbacks, so I'm going to put him in great as well, if I can even do that. Thank you. So yeah, and then another quarterback, Drew Brees. He in his first week he did really good, like amazing, and then he kind of went doo doo after that. His record is very good. I don't know, man. He's not playing like his season. Uh, he's either between great and good. He's 5-2 as starter, and actually, I'm playing him great because he has his top wide receivers out and Michael Thomas, and his defense isn't that good. So I mean, he did play. He did get criticized for playing bad in those 2 games he lost it, but hey, everyone plays bad. Next up, Teddy Bridgewater. He's not. He's playing good right now. Him and Panthers. They've lost 3 weeks in a row, and yeah, he's not playing. He's not doing that good. But he's not doing. Sorry, he's not. I mean, what am I saying? He's playing good, but he's not playing like above that, like great or elite. Jacoby Brissett. He's not starting. Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow. Week 1, he lost the loss because the kicker you know, kind of turned to Cody Parker or Parkey. He kind of went garbage. Let's see, he is 2-5-1. He is a rookie, but I think he's top 3 in passing yards right now, and he's actually playing really good, even with his terrible O line. He's playing actually pretty good. And almost all the games he's lost have been very close games or games he shouldn't have lost. Like he just well, I give him benefit. He beat the Titans this weekend. He choked to the Browns. Their team choked to the Colts. They got crushed by the Ravens, and they tied the Eagles. Oh, and they also lost the Browns again, and that was a close game. So I'm going to put him in good. I already put him there, but yeah. I'm going to put him good. I think he's playing at a level. So yeah. Uh, Derek Carr, pretty straightforward. He's playing good. He's not playing great or elite. His record's 4-3. He just beat the Browns and he did beat the Chiefs, but he also has lost some pretty bad games. So yeah. Kirk Cousins. Last year he went to Pro Bowl. He actually played really good. This year he's played terrible. He did beat the Packers this week, but they kind of got carried by Dalvin Cook. So this season he's not playing too good. So I'm playing him below average, and he could lose his starting job. Dak Prescott, he did play games, so I am going to rank him. If we include, I don't know. He played in like week 5, right, or something like that. Yeah. Um, if we include those, we're including all the way to here. So if we include the 5 games he played, he did play pretty good, but he has missed 4 games. So yeah, Andy Dalton, he did play a game. You actually know what? He didn't start a game. It's only if quarterback started a game. Didn't start a game, so I won't rate him. Sam Darnold, he yeah, he's 0-7 or 0-8 now, I think it is. He's on the worst team in the NFL. Could go 0-16 with their next record coming up, or the next games they're playing coming up. But in my opinion, I still think he's a solid quarterback, and I think he's really underrated. So I'm gonna put him in average. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Why did they bench him? He was playing so good. So he was playing pretty average, but he did have that perfect passer rating against the 49ers, so I will give him that. Joe Flacco, he started a game, yeah. He played terrible, so hey. Nick Foles, he's playing in the good tier right now, like with the Bears. He came back, beat the Falcons, kind of popped off. He then beat the Buccaneers, which was kind of good, and then he lost to the Rams, and then he lost to the Saints this week. So I'm not putting him too high. So I'm going to just put him good. Next up, Jared Goff has the worst contract in NFL right now, but hey, he's probably the best, or I mean, he's still playing really good. He has a winning record, 5-3 or something. The games he lost, he played really bad in, but the games he did win, he played insane in. So he's going to good. Dwayne Haskins, he got benched, so he's going below average. Charles and Herbert, he should. Oh, okay, he's going to good. He's definitely same tier as Joe Burrow. His team chokes. They've choked a lot of games, and he should be. He was winning against Saints. He's winning against Buccaneers. He's winning against the Broncos. So yeah, Lamar Jackson. He's 5-2. I'm playing him in great. Like let's see, he lost to Pittsburgh this weekend, and he threw a lot of interceptions. That was kind of his fault. Um, he barely beat the Eagles. That's kind of unacceptable. He lost to the Chiefs, which he played really bad. But I wouldn't consider him an elite quarterback, but I wouldn't consider him a good quarterback. He was MVP last season, so he's great. If he can if he can do as good as he did last season, he'll be elite. Jimmy Garoppolo. Oh, by the way, Taysom Hill hasn't started a game, so we're not ranking him. Jamie G. I started a game, played really good in week 1. Week 2, I think he got injured. Yeah. Then he was gone for a while. Then he came back, had that terrible game against Dolphins, got benched. Then he came back, had one more good game against the. Who did they play? They played someone. I forgot who. Um, and then this week he played garbage against who did they play? Oh, I'm forgetting the name. Oh yeah, they played the Packers. Yeah, the Packers. So I'm going to put him in below average because he did only win against the Jets. And who else did he win against? I forgot who he won against. Huh. I'm putting him below average for now. Daniel Jones, I'm going to put him in average because he's played okay. He's thrown a lot of interceptions. He seemed to have won many more games if he didn't throw interceptions. So yeah. Kyler Murray. Ooh. I'm putting him in great. Only his second year, but he's playing pretty good this year. Pretty amazing. But I don't know. It's not. What am I saying? I was about to say it's fluke. It's not fluke. He's playing amazing, but I don't know if that's like elite tier. Drew Lock. uh, week 1 played decent, above average. Week 2 got injured, came back, had one against Cam Newton, the Patriots. He played not that good, or he didn't play good even though he won. Then he played against Chiefs and he sucked. Then he played against Charger, came back and win. So I'm going to put him in the. I'm going to put him in the average. No, if I'm playing him in average, I'm playing Jimmy Garoppolo in average because Drew Lock. I mean, he was out for some of the season, so yeah. Patrick Mahomes, you already know where he's going. Elite. I'm not even a Chiefs fan. I'm a Broncos fan and a Buccaneers fan. But either way, he has the least interceptions, and he has I think the top two in like passing touchdowns and like top five in passing yards. I don't know my stats, but he's playing good. His team only has one loss. That was against the Raiders, which he still played really good in. Just I don't know. Marcus Mariota hasn't played a game. Baker Mayfield. He played terrible in week one. Then next weeks he played not insane. He played great, good, and then he had a terrible, terrible game against the. Who did he play again? I think he played the Ravens. Yeah, he played the Ravens and he did. Uh, he did bad again. Yeah, and then he came back and then last week against who did they play? Oh yeah, the Bengals. He completed 23 passes for like 5 passing touchdowns or something. He came back and played great. He's going into good. He's not playing great, but he's not playing average. He's playing just in the good. Gardner Minshew, he had that win against Colts in week one, yeah, and then he played pretty good, but he hasn't got any wins. But that's also because Jacksonville is kind of tanking, and their defense is terrible, and his O line is horrendous. So I'm going to put him in the average. He's average below average, but they're tanking for Justin Fields, so probably not going to have a starting job next year, or starting job. He's not going to be the starter in whatever team in Jacksonville next year, but he might have a starting job somewhere else. Next up, Cam Newton. He played really good in the first 2 weeks. Gave hope. Week three, his Seahawks. Yeah, he played really good. Then the 1 yard line play. And then week four, something got COVID. Came back against the Broncos. He played terrible. Next week against who was that against? He played. I forgot who he played. He also played really bad. And this week against what did he play? He lost to someone in like, oh yeah, Bills. He lost to the Bills because he fumbled. So he did play really good in the beginning of the season. Then he got COVID, so I'm going to put him in average. Philip Rivers, he does have a winning record, and he either plays insane or he plays below average. It's never in between. But hey, he has a 5-2 record or something like that, 6-2. He's playing really good. I think they're tied for first in the AFC North, or yeah, no, they don't play in the AFC North. Well, what am I thinking? They play in the AFC. Well, stupid. They play in the AFC South. Yeah, what am I saying North? But yeah, AFC South. Next up, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, he's playing insane this year. He had a tough loss against the Bucks, which he just played bad in. Everyone had a bad game. Then against the what else did he lose to? Oh yeah, the Vikings. He still played good. Just Dalvin Cook just kind of went, kind of popped off. Next up, Josh Rosen hasn't started yet. Uh, Next up, Big Ben. He is undefeated. You know what? Since he is the only undefeated team, I'm putting him in great. I he hasn't. He's not like playing elite. He's playing like good, great, but he's not like how he used to play like 2, 3 years ago. Yeah, but he is undefeated. He's the only undefeated team left in football, so he's going in great. Matt Ryan, he is the master. Well, he's not the master of chokes, but he's on a team whose middle name is Chokin. So he's playing pretty decent this season. I think he's one of the top people in passing yards. If it wasn't for if the Falcons didn't have him, they wouldn't have a single win. So yeah, but he's not playing. He's not great right now. Next up, Matthew Stafford, just like Matt Ryan. If the Lions didn't have him, they'd be 0-8 or 0-7, whatever. But yeah, he's played pretty good this season, above average. Um, he's got a few wins. Got that comeback against the what team did they play? Who did they play? Oh yeah, the Falcons. Yeah, what am I thinking? But yeah, Ryan Tannehill. He is 6-2 or 5-2. He did play really good against the Texans, who do have a really good defense. And yeah, I think he's doing pretty good. I'm playing him great. Mitchell Trubisky, he did start a game, so I'm gonna have to rank him. Did lose the starting job in his first 2 games. He did win, and then after that, he kind of just lost the starting job, so he's going below average. Uh, Tua, he did start a game. He won, but he played really poorly, so he's going below average. Sean Watson, he's one top people in passing yards, touchdowns, and rushing yards. Wasn't for him. Texans would suck. They just suck. But yeah, I think he's playing. I think he's playing pretty good. Or no, what I'm saying, I think he's playing great. Like he's just in there. If he had a better defense, and if he or Bill O'Brien got fired earlier, they'd be one of the best teams. But yeah, that's Bill O'Brien just got fired. So I mean, hey. Next up, Carson Wentz. If I'm putting Dak in good, then I'm gonna put Carson Wentz in good. He he is first in the NFC East, but that is the worst division in the NFL. Um, he's 3-4-1. He doesn't have a winning record. He's playing okay, not that good, but yeah. Next up, Russell Wilson, elite front runner for the MVP. He lost to I forgot who did it lose to. They lost someone. I forgot who they lost to. Doesn't matter. But he's front runner for an MVP. He's playing insane this season. This season. So yeah. And last person on this list is Jameis Winston. I didn't start a game, so can't rank him. But yeah, either way, thank you for watching. This is my ranking. Don't get mad if I made a bad ranking because I'm not like a pro at ranking NFL quarterbacks or NFL. I'm just ranking them on how they're doing this season. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you boys later. Woo!